Thank you. Thank you. Just 10 seconds in your heart. Just take down inside so that whatever comes out is from that fountain. Thank you very much. So who's got anything to share with us? How did all that fit with your being? And when we get our last minute, we'll be quiet again for a little bit, but did somebody have some kind of reaction they'd like to share? Some responsibility you want to take? Yay. Go right ahead, Rob.
Okay, so the biggest thing I got out of that was letting go of control. So that was like the first thing on my mind. Well, outside of that, I was thinking about butterflies because though this is coming from my heart. Actually, I met a woman last weekend and had sex with her, and actually she had butterflies all over her dress. And actually, I've been thinking about her this whole week. So it's sort of like, even though I've been kind of blocking myself from I guess love in the past, it's like that's because I've been trying to control it.
Yeah. Nice observation. Cool.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a little freer, it sounds like. Congratulations. Are you complete for now?
I am, yes.
All right, Christine. Woohoo, Christine Love.
I'm still trying to figure this one out, what John did with me. And I experienced so much emotion through all those other things. Like, I've heard that story about his brother, and I've teared up a few times for that story as I've heard it, but I really lost my shit today. And I feel like that was like me. And like, it's okay to have happiness. Don't let happiness have you. Like, it doesn't, I don't know. It's kind of making sense to me. It's really deep. And I don't really feel like I pack and stack like through my happiness. That doesn't really make sense, but I'm still processing all that. I don't know. I felt like I needed to come back to that and just I guess I don't know what I wanted to get out of that. I just felt the need to kind of say that and process some more. I think I'm processing some more. You know, it's just like I've laughed through so many funerals. Like things just like I just am happy. Like, I just feel like I've always just embraced happiness, and like that just is who I am. And to realize that maybe I'm covering up something with my happiness is like, it's mind-blowing.
Can I just share, Christine, because I've known you a bit now, and I don't think I've ever seen you more beautiful. Honestly, there's something extremely real about, yes, your happiness is beautiful too, but there's something like you're going to have an enriched experience of happiness because you're allowing your heart to be affected in this way. It's really beautiful.
Thanks, Noelle. Thank you. I think that was good enough for the moment.
All right. Well, if you just love that woman, because she's worth it, man. You're so wonderful. At this moment, I'm feeling it. Anyway. All right, Ron. Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Jonathan almost ruined my omelet. I just made one of the best omelets I've ever made in my whole life. And I was sitting down just starting to eat it, and he started with that story. And I've heard it before. So I thought, I've seen this movie before. I can eat my omelet. But by the time he got done, I never heard that story before. And I couldn't keep eating the omelet. And I just want to say, it's okay to feel happiness. It's okay to feel a lot of happiness. It's a gift. But don't feel so much happiness that you can't feel the pain of others, because that is an important ingredient in the omelet of the all.
Thank you, Ron, and your own, that there'd be some little person in there. I mean, he got that in that moment. I have something for Christine, he said, and that actually is happening more and more in the community, where all of us, because he's not special. He's telling you, Jesus was not special. He said, "You got the goods, I have the goods, you got the same goods. Everything I am doing, you're going to do in greater." And so he knew that was for you, and you got the gift that he received for you. And that's kind of what we're doing here, is like each waking up and then knowing what's the thing for the person, that it's just a beautiful thing to witness. Queen, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I sure would love to hear it.
That's quite fine. It's Queen Titile Kesa.
Beautiful.
But my first name is Queen, so we can just stay with that.
Titile is so pretty.
Oh, look at you. You got it in one shot. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I have to be honest. This is my first time here. I have no idea how I ended up here. I just got an email and I decided to click, and I've been here for like 2 hours now. And even my husband is asking me, "Who are you listening to?" I'm like, "I don't know, but I love it." So in this time, God, so much has happened, but I just want to share two things. The first thing that just blew me away is where he said, how we're not supposed to call God's name in vain. And when he talked about, God is the great I am, right? So every time we say I am and put something negative behind it, it's blasphemy, right? It never in my life did that ever occur to me, and my mouth was just dropped. That just, I'm gonna be living in that for a while. The other thing that completely did it for me is I've been on this journey of freedom and happiness, and I have to say I get closer to it every day because I work on it every day. It's a journey. I mean, it's not something that will end. I don't think. It's just, that's something I will continue to do. But the one thing that I have not been able to master is, I want to make exercise part of my life, right? I want to lose weight. I want to reshape my body into whatever it is that I, think about. And I'm good at starting and accomplishing a lot of other things, but that's the one thing I can't seem to get over the hump. And I've even asked myself, what is it that's holding me from doing what it is that I want to do? And I still don't have the answer. But today, when he talked about it doesn't take people 10 years to quit smoking, it doesn't take people 10 days, 10 whatever. It's a moment, right? It's that one moment when you just say enough, right? And I feel like, that was a huge breakthrough for me today. And to think that, because, the whole thing, the way it happened, it's a Saturday. Like, I never, ever sit down on a Saturday. I'm running around doing whatever needs to be done for the kids. There's 2 festivals happening. I was supposed to be there, like, I'm never just sitting and here we are. But anyway, just thank you. I'm so happy to be here. And thank you for everybody that shared your story. You have fed my soul. I love you all. That's it. I'm going to shut up now.
Thank you so much, Queen. And we got just another minute to go inside and make friends in there.